Folks, how you doing? Papa Joe here. Tired puppy tonight. Just ate my dinner. Let me see if I can find this comment. It's from Richard Jefferson. He says, you, Papa Joe, are a wordsmith. Love watching your videos and hearing your wisdom. Thank you. Seems like you are, on the one hand, saying start with a mega company for a minimum of 2 years. And here you are telling us how crappy they all are and the underhandedness of them. Guess we have to find that fine balance, huh? Now y'all know I don't type for the squad. And I definitely don't do it going down the road. So I shot him a message and told him I'd answer him tonight in the video. Well, Richard, here you go, buddy. I do realize that it sounds like I'm talking out of both sides of my mouth. I do understand that. I've been waiting on someone to call me. Let me see if I can get rid of part of that rattling. And shutting the truck down right now ain't an option. Look, man. I don't sugarcoat worth nothing, especially when I'm tired. It's real simple. Your best shot of getting into the industry, your fastest shot is with one of the mega companies. That's all there is to it. They are the ones that are set up to take the risk of training you. It's just hard facts. Yes, you can find some mom and pops. You can find some of the smaller companies to train you, but they're hard to find. You're gonna wind up putting a whole lot of time into it. You have the option, if you're in the right situation. Sometimes Coca-Cola, Budweiser, those kind of businesses, some of them will train you. You still have, you still got to get your CDLs. And there lays the problem of whose truck do you use to get your CDLs. Sometimes those same companies will allow you to use their truck. Sometimes those same companies will allow you to get a permit and ride and learn. They're few and far between, but they do happen. So that stuff is available. The companies that I like this one, you got to have a 2-year minimum to even get your foot in the door. They don't train. And I asked them about letting me train, and they ain't crazy about that at all. Now they said if somebody got a couple years under their belt and they wanted to come team drive with me for a little bit and let me critique their driving habits and whatnot, they wouldn't have a problem with that. That leaves you with the mega companies. Chances are that's where you're going to go. I tell you all that about them being underhanded and all that to give you a heads up, to let you know what you're going to be dealing with. I don't like the big mega companies. I don't. Even as an experienced driver, I tried a couple of them. I don't like them. That's me. I don't need them. You do. So yeah, you're going to wind up going with one. And that's why I tell you to do your homework. And your best bet in the trucking industry is whatever poison you pick, you got to swallow for 2 years. If you're smart, you will. Because in less than 2 years, the only companies that are going to take you are the same type that you're pissed at and you're wanting to leave. So you're better off for your track record to stick it out for 2 years with whoever you're going with. And that can get to be hard. That can get to be real hard. But that's what you need to do. So that's why you hear me telling you that, yep, you're probably going to wind up going over there with one. Yep, they suck. Call it paying your dues, man. In this day and age, the young people don't think they got any dues to pay. You do. Even in this trucking world. So, might be somebody out there can tell you a different way that I don't know. But from this seat, that's how I see it. So, hope that clarified it a little bit. I'm really not talking out both sides of my face. I'm only trying to prepare you for what you're going to have to put up with. So, there you go. Short and dry. You're probably going to wind up going with one of them mega companies. Odds are. If I was a betting man, I'd bet you was. Now, heed all the warnings that I've given you. And plenty others. Read the comments. Watch some of the live streams. I'm not the only one that thinks that way. They're a pain in the butt. You will get shafted in one way or another. But there's a bright side. If you stop watching my videos right now, then you won't know when you're getting screwed. It won't hurt so bad. But then again, you could watch my videos and do like Stone has done and call them out on it. He's gotten paid that they was jacking him out of some payroll, and he got paid because he called them on it. And all he had to do is call them up and say, hey, what about this? And the money just appeared. But if he hadn't called him out on it, the money wasn't going to appear. And he knew it. That's what he told me. That's his words, not mine. So, there you go, Hand. I hope this clarified a little bit for you. Remember, good Lord loves you, so do I. That's why we're both trying to help you out. He helps in a different way, but if you talk to him, he'll help you. Me, I can just tell you trucking nonsense. Have a blessed evening, brother. Good night.